Hello, isn't this just gorgeous? So I'm in the Jardín del Príncipe de Anglona, which is a small garden just about 10 minutes walk from Plaza Mayor, but not many tourists make their way here because it's in a little dip of land I like to call Midstream Madrid. There's a route in my new book, Quiet Madrid, that takes you around this area, but I thought I'd make a video and show you a little bit of the route. So this is the Plaza Mayor, obviously a place that most tourists gravitate towards, but you want to quickly get out of here and go to the far corner to the Puerta de Cutilleros and go down the steep stairs. This is the Plaza de Puerta Cerrada, and on this lilac wall you can read the motto of Madrid, which is Fui sobre agua edificada, mis muros de fuego son. I was built on water, my walls are made of fire. It's actually quite difficult to read, but you have to take my word for it. This refers to the fact that Madrid used to be covered in underground and overground streams, and one of those streams ran down the Calle de Segovia, this street here. Here we're just going past Casa Paco, one of the institutions on Calle de Segovia. Casa Paco is more than 100 years old and is well known for its cocido, which is a traditional Madrid dish, and for the fact that Hemingway used to drink here. As you can see, Calle de Segovia is still really busy, so we're going to turn off onto Calle de San Justo, which is one of my favorite little streets, which has two amazingly, beautifully quiet destinations here. And the first one we're coming up to is the Biblioteca Ivan de Vargas. And opposite, you can see that lovely basilica. So let's go into the biblioteca first. That's the library. So this library is great because you can nip in and use the loo here. Madrid has very few public toilets, by the way, but you can also go downstairs and see the well of Saint Isidro. Saint Isidro is Madrid's patron saint, and there's a miracle attached to him and his well, which you can read about in my blog. But the miracle is this beautiful quiet space in the city centre. Isn't it lovely? Time to check out the unusual curved facade of the Basilica de San Miguel opposite. This basilica is quite unusual also for its double domes, and not a lot of people know it, but it's run by the very powerful Catholic organization Opus Dei, and this is the founder, Jose Maria Escriva. Anyway, I love the interior of this Baroque church. It's just really beautiful, so worth popping into. On the other side of the library, going on down the street, check out the coat of arms of the Vargas family, one of medieval Madrid's most powerful families. And then carry on down the street and look out for beautiful old doors like this one. I've got a whole article on Madrid's carved wooden doors on my blog, so please do go and check that out. But now we're going down the stairs even further into this little dip of land that makes up Midstream Madrid. So central Madrid is built on two hills, you've got the hill in which the palace is on, and then the hill in which La Latina is on. And this stream ran down between the hills, which is why we're going down lower and lower. And as you can see, things are getting more and more quiet. This is Royal Ocho, by the way, one of the most lovely places to go out for a contemporary Spanish dinner. Anyway, carry on down this beautiful old cobbled street, and we're going to get to the Plaza de la Cruz Verde. Here we come to Café del Monaguillo on the corner. Unfortunately closed today, but one of my favorite little cafes in Madrid. I love to sit out here on this beautiful old square. It's really quite something. But we're going to cross the road over into La Latina. Of course, this is the midstream, the Calle de Segovia. And now the hill goes sharply upwards towards the end of our route, which is this beautiful old garden that not a lot of people know exists. The garden is on Plaza de la Paja, which really feels like the heart of old medieval Madrid. And at the end of this road, you can see the 14th century tower of San Pedro Real. But right now, we're going to go into this beautiful Jardín del Príncipe de Anglona. Look at those vibrant green colours. It's spring at the moment and the garden is just in its full glory. And as you can see, we're in the heart of Midstream Madrid and there are only a couple of people here. So there you have it. That little route is just part of a longer one in my new book, Quiet Madrid, Hidden Places in Tranquil Spaces. And you can buy that book by visiting my website, themakingofmadrid.com. But there you'll also find lots of free resources. If you subscribe to my newsletter, you can get my free book, which is Madrid Beyond the Guidebook. I'm the author of The Lonely Planet's Guide to Madrid, by the way. And there's also a blog and podcast. So it's a great resource for people coming to visit the city. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching.